Some people think I'm actually playing with a paintball gun and shooting paintballs at them, and they're like, no way, you can't play with that. And then I'll just tip it over and I'm like, no, dude, it's BBs. And then they freak out.
Hey, what's up everyone? Today I'm here with Trung the maker, and he brought the smallest LMG I've ever seen by Trung. Apparently fully functional. How?
It was a Springer LMG that like a little Chinese company probably made, but the original version has like a thick barrel that you'd actually grab the barrel to pump down to load it. And I saw that and I was like, I can probably put a HPA engine in there, and I did. You see this middle section here? I had to extend it a little bit because the HPA engine is a Inferno Gen 1, and it's kind of long, so I extended the whole body. And actually,
it's longer than the original one.
Yeah.
I see.
I extended the whole body and made it, look like how the M249 is, and even having the oh yeah, you can actually see the hop-up mechanism right there. So the rest of the HPA is sitting in the back, and hop-up's there, feeds there, and the rest of the barrel is like going. I think it's 300 millimeters as well. Yeah. So 300 millimeter barrel in a tiny platform with a box mag and some dummy rounds. Yeah.
Kind of fits the size actually.
It does.
It looks like the big box mag.
Yeah, the huge box mag.
The huge box mag, but it's actually the small one. But because of the gun, now it looks like the big one. I don't know what's more ridiculous: a Springer LMG or this.
Yeah. So
they both have a good place on the ridiculous scale. This was not broken when Trung built it, but when he shipped it here, it actually broke. So we put some tape around it.
The back, the actual battery goes in there, and the FCU is right there. So, and it's all crammed in there pretty tightly. Forget how heavy it was or how light it was, but my pinky nail is actually holding the whole thing. So,
what's the build cost of this?
Ooh. So the HPA unit back then, I think Wolverine was selling it for like $400, $300 to $400. The LMG body, it's like $17. The max hop-up unit, I think it was like $50, something like that. So the whole big price point is probably the HPA engine, but everything else is like ridiculously cheap. Yeah. And again, I recycle all my builds. So. It's a BB marker. Yeah, this is pretty much a paintball marker, but it shoots BBs. And I 3D printed the whole entire thing, and it holds a Polar Star jack in there, a P90 hop-up unit, because it has to go upside down. Has a tracer unit, a binary switch, and the on-off switch. And it uses a Ninja regulator, which I might change because I heard those don't really work really well. And a die rotor hopper that holds a massive amount of BBs.
You brought this to a field already, right?
Yeah.
What was the reaction of people? I mean, they're gonna be like, what? Like, stop bringing a paintball gun, or what do they say? Yeah,
some people think I'm actually playing with a paintball gun and shooting paintballs at them, and they're like, no way, you can't play with that. And then I'll just tip it over and I'm like, no, dude, it's BBs. And then they freak out.
How did you enjoy playing with it?
It's like running an LMG. And instead of full auto, you just running your fingers like walking like that, and it's almost like full auto when you're shooting like that.
That's so interesting. That's such a different, innovative, cool build. And this is like some of the stuff that you build. It's like funny, maybe a bit of an advantage, but it's more like a meme thing. And while this is also a meme thing, I totally see this being efficient. Maybe if you bring this to a milsim, I can imagine that people go a bit, like, doesn't have to be.
Oh.
But for normal pickup games, I totally see that.
Yeah, it might not be good for milsims, definitely, but I have other things I bring to milsims. It's a Bullpup MK23 or SSX23 conversion kit. The actual pistol is sitting in the back here.
And you cut the grip, right?
Yeah, you don't have to cut the grip, but I liked it because I wanted to hide it more.
There's one problem that I see with it, and I'm gonna tell you right now.
Sure.
So the depth of these magazines is defined by multiple things, yeah? One is this direction is defined by the mag release, right?
Yeah.
But the direction this way is actually defined by the bottom of the pistol grip.
Okay. Yeah.
And
Oh, I see what
so
you're saying. Yeah.
the problems you run into, and it doesn't happen to you in a bullpup because it's so far back.
Yeah.
But if you start pushing on this, the pistol stops working actually.
Oh.
Because there's nothing really stopping it. There's a very little tab in there, but this tab is not really meant. It's you see, it's already broken. So here is usually a tab. You see, it already broke off on yours.
Okay. Yeah.
There's a small tab that additionally helps.
Wow. Yeah.
But you know when I push this in, it's
Yeah.
gonna crack through, and now you don't have this indexing anymore. Like it goes too high actually.
Yeah. I never
which-
thought about that.
Which can lead to feeding issues there.
It uses a 330 millimeter.
303, I think.
or
it is,
303.
when I checked last.
I took the outer barrel and I relocated it to the front, and the trigger is a bar that goes straight back and bends down. So the trigger bar actually goes inside of there in the Bullpup kit.
Like a pin pushing through that hole.
Yeah.
Or what?
Yeah.
Ah, I see. Let's feel the trigger on this. Because I shot it yesterday, and I would say it feels about the same
Yeah.
as if you shoot the SX23 by itself.
Yeah.
I think it's the same. It feels like I have the pistol in my hand, besides that it's a straight traveling trigger.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about a straight pull trigger, because it's just a solid block from here to here.
For the audience, I think a good way of understanding what this actually is it's like this basically. So this is a 303 more or less, but in a bullpup conversion. If I would get this, the first thing I would change is put the hammer spring of a 303 in there, because then you crank it up to 2.5 joules.
Yeah. That'd be
Or
nice.
2 joules. Because right now you have the 23 in there as
Yeah.
it comes. So how hard does it shoot?
Just like a regular SSX.
Yeah, it's like 1 joule.
Yeah, 1 joule. Yeah.
Like when we designed this gun, we also tried to base it off just the 23,
Yeah.
but it doesn't work. Like a longer barrel doesn't make it shoot harder. You
Yeah.
have to get more gas down the barrel. Because it's a
was
very well balanced system already.
It's the MK23 Stubby kit, and it's pretty much just a short version of the MK23 or SSX23 slide, and it's all 3D printed, and you can see it is a lot shorter than the SSX23 with a arm mount on top, and you can see I made it a lot thicker, that way, for rigidity's sake, and all you had to do to install it was chop the front off here and just put the slide right on. And, and you have to either source yourself a TM outer barrel, because the outer barrel on the TM is a lot shorter, and it'll just fit right in there and be this length.
Where can people find your stuff?
You can private message me on Facebook or Instagram, and it's Trung the Maker, and I'm pretty sure if you just search Trung and the word maker in there, you'll find me pretty quickly.